Namaste, welcome back and welcome to my channel Mindfully Yoga. My name is Ryan and I will be guiding you through today's practice. Today's practice is a Vinyasa practice and we're going to tone our arms, our legs and our core muscles as well while moving from asana to asana. So I'll face you for this one, but please come to the top of the mat. And as you come to the top of the mat, let's bring our big toes to touch and our heels slightly apart. We'll bring the palms to face the front and then just giving a backwards roll of the shoulder, relaxing the shoulder as you settle into Tadasana, mountain pose. So take some grounded breaths before we start our practice. And if you wish to, invitation to close your eyes or have a soft gaze towards the front. And from here, bringing attention to the sensations to all four corners of our feet. Gently lifting the kneecaps and as we engage the pelvic floor and draw the lower belly in slightly, feeling the surge of energy going all the way up our body. The chin is parallel to the floor. And the crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. Imagine there's a string pulling your head towards the sky. We take 3 deep, long breaths. And from here, bring the palms to touch at heart center. Bring the hands together in prayer position. We stay here for 2 more breaths. And then softly opening your eyes if you close them with me. Then gently taking a big inhale as you take your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, bring the hands to heart center as you fold all the way down. Halfway lift, hands glide on the shin. Exhale, fold forward. And one more time. On the inhale, rise up, reach up as the hands go towards the sky. On the exhale, we bring the hands to heart center as you fold all the way down. Halfway lift, fold forward. Step back, high plank. So in a high plank, we bring the gaze to the top of the mat. Draw the lower belly in. Engage the glutes, the quads and the hamstrings. Stay here for 1 more breath. Let's drop both knees to the floor. Untuck the toes as you come all the way down. Inhale, lift the head, cobra. Exhale, down dog. That's our first round of Surya Namaskar, sun salutation. We'll do 1 more round. Let's walk our feet all the way up to our hands. Inhale, halfway lift, Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach up, hands go towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, we fold all the way down. Halfway lift, fold forward, step back, high plank, Kumbhakasana. And then from here, this time you have a choice. Knees down or not, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana, Cobra or up dog. We'll meet together in down dog, Adho Mukha Sanasana. On the next inhale, let's take a right leg towards the sky. On the exhale, step it through between our hands. Drop the back knee down, untuck the toes. Take the hands towards the sky. Low lunge. Bring the left hand to the left hip. Right hand sweeps up and over to the left hand side, taking a side bend. Just breathing into the side body, stretching the obliques slightly. Let's come back to center, low lunge, both hands point to the sky. We'll bring the hands down, tuck the toes on the back leg, lift the back knee. Step back, high plank. From here, your choice. Go through your flow. High to low plank, cobra or up dog. We will meet in down dog. Gently ripple forward into your high plank. Gaze to the top of the mat. And then we'll gently shift our weight onto the right hand as we extend the left hand towards the front. Bring the left hand down. Extend the right hand towards the front. Bring the right hand down. And then push back into down dog. On the inhale, left leg lifts. On the exhale, step the left foot through between your hands. Right knee comes down, untuck the toes. Hands sweep up. Bring the right hand to the right hip. Left hand goes to the right hand side. Stretching on this side. Bringing attention to this side of the body. Does it feel more open or tighter than the other side that we just did? One more breath. Come back to center. We'll bring our hands down, tuck the right foot, lift the right knee. Step the left foot back, high plank. And then option to go through your flow or meet me in down dog. So when you practice with me, you don't have to always take the flow. You can always modify and go straight in down dog. One more breath here. This time, let's ripple forward again into high plank. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tap the right palm onto the left shoulder. Then the left palm on the right shoulder. We do this 2 more times. One last time. Meet me in a high plank again. Push back, down dog. On the inhale, right leg lifts. On the exhale, step it through between your hands. Runner's lunge, looking straight ahead. And then gently rise up into high lunge. So we want our right knee above the right ankle, stacking the joints, minimizing the chance of injury. Draw the lower belly in, engage the core. And then from here, we're going to do an extended aeroplane pose or extended Tadasana. So leaning forward, fingertips reaching for the front of the room as the toe is right below the forehead. Actively draw the lower belly away from the inner thigh. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, twist. Left elbow, right knee. Gaze to the right hand side. Namaskar, Parsvakonasana. One more breath here. Let's come back to center. And then gently lean forward, let the left leg fly. Warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Gaze at one spot on the floor. Return the left foot to the back of the mat. Keep your hands at heart center, please. And then turn the back foot at 90 degrees and let the hands go in the opposite directions. Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. And use your core to keep you lifted. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Right hand to the sky, left hand to the left thigh. And we transition to extended side angle pose or Parsvakonasana. Right elbow, right thigh, left hand up and over. Peel your left shoulder open, take your gaze towards the ceiling. Notice the sensations in your lower back and your hips. From here we'll transition to easy twist. So all toes face the front, left palm down, right hand to the sky. Gaze to the fingertips of your right hand side. or looking to the side of the room. From here we'll transition to a side plank. So we roll onto the outer edge of the left foot, stack the right foot on top of the left foot, pushing the hip away from the mat. Vasisthasana or side plank. One more breath here. Let's bring the right hand down, transition to high plank and go through a flow or straight to down dog. High to low plank, cobra or up dog. We will meet together in down dog. Take a resting breath, a nice deep long breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Runner's lunge. Slowly rise up. High lunge. Fingertips spread wide as you seek the sky. Hug the right hip towards the left knee. Gently leaning forward, extended aeroplane pose. Forehead above the big toe. Think of a diagonal line from the back of your neck all the way down to your Achilles. Hands to heart center as we twist. Right elbow, left knee. Gaze to the left hand side. Let's come back to center. Looking at one spot on the floor, let the right leg fly. Square the hips. Let the toes point towards the floor. One more breath here. Let's return the right foot to the back of the mat. And then from here, we'll turn the right foot at 90 degrees. Oops, nearly lost my balance. Hands go in opposite directions. Happens sometimes when I'm talking and practicing and then looking at something I shouldn't be looking at. The balance can go awry. That's why yoga is very good for us to come back to center. Left elbow, left thigh, right hand up and over. Extended side angle. Maybe open the right shoulder, take your gaze to the ceiling. And from here we'll transition to an easy twist. So bring the right hand down, left hand towards the sky. One more breath here. And then from here, side plank. Rolling onto the outer edge of the right foot. We'll bring the left foot on top of the right. Push the hip away. Right hand comes down. We'll transition to high plank. From here, high to low plank. Cobra or up dog. We will meet in down dog. One more breath here. So I invite you to now come back into a high plank. And then we're going to lower the knees gently without touching the mat. So let's just keep them hovering a few centimeters off the mat and then actively draw the lower belly in. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Back to down dog. Rippling forward again into high plank. This time pull the left knee close to the chest and then dip the left knee towards the floor. Maybe even touches the floor gently and then coming back up. We do this 2 more times. Inhale, drop the left knee. Exhale, pull it back up. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Step the left foot back. Transition back to down dog. Stay here for an inhale and an exhale. Let's come forward again into high plank. This time pull the right knee into the chest and then we'll dip it 3 times like we did on the other side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, Exhale. Step back, high plank, down dog. And taking child's pose. Big toes touch. Knees can be as wide as the mat. As you bring your forehead onto the mat. Let's come back into down dog. So we'll do the same sequence we did earlier, but just slightly faster. Maybe we hold for a breath or two, not very long. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. And slowly rise up into high lunge. From high lunge, extended Dekasana. As the biceps frame the ears, we keep leaning forward, pushing into the toes and the paws of the back foot. Bring the hands to heart center. Take an inhale, fill up, and then left elbow, right knee. Gaze to the right hand side. Revolve twist. Let's come back to center. And then gently lean forward and let the left leg fly as we meet in Warrior 3. Return the left foot to the back of the mat, turn it at 90 degrees, and then let the hands go in opposite directions. Warrior 2. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. And then transition to extended side angle, Parsvakonasana. Peel the left shoulder open, take your gaze towards the sky. From Parsvakonasana to extend to, easy twist. Left elbow, left palm down, right hand to the sky. And then side plank, right leg on top of the left. Or your version of side plank, could be a supported side plank. Transition to high plank, go through the flow or go straight to down dog. Your choice. Inhale, left leg lifts towards the sky. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Once you have your balance, rise up, high lunge. Leaning forward as we come into an extended Dekasana or extended aeroplane pose. Bring the hands to heart center as we twist. Right elbow, left knee. Gaze to the left hand side, or you can even look down on the floor ahead of you. Makes it a bit harder to balance, but a bit more challenging. Come back to center and let the right leg fly. Pigeon pose. Warrior 3. Why am I saying pigeon? I don't know. My apologies if I've thrown you off guard a little bit. Step the right foot back, turn it at 90 degrees. Then the hands go in opposite direction. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Left elbow, left thigh, right hand up and over. Extended side angle. And then we'll transition to easy twist. From easy twist, we will move into a side plank. Taking your time to get there. No rush. So balancing on the arm, you want to be careful. Bring the left hand down, transition to high plank. Your option, go high to low plank, cobra or up dog. We will meet in down dog. One more breath. And then rippling forward again into high plank. And this time we'll bring the knees to the mat. coming into all fours, crossing the ankles, and then slowly coming back into a seat and extending the legs long. And then from here, the first pose we're going to do is Navasana, or boat pose. So bending the knees first and placing the feet onto the mat, bringing the knees together, and then we take our hands and place them behind the knees, and then gently lift the feet off the mat as the shins or the calves come parallel to the floor. Now you're welcome to stay here, or the next option is to bring your left hand out. Welcome to stay here, or bring the right hand out. Relax the shoulder, and maybe you can smile. One more breath here. Bring the hands behind the knees again, return the feet to the mat. The next transition we're going to do is we're going to do half boat to full boat. Again, you can choose to stay in full boat. You don't have to do it. But if you wish for a challenge, please go ahead. So coming into full boat first. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, full boat. 2 more times. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, full boat. Inhale, half boat. Exhale, full boat. Bring the hands behind the knees. Return the feet to the mat. And then bring the soles of the feet to touch. So I'll face you for this one. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. Hands wrap around the feet. Seated bound angle pose. Baddha Konasana. Option to stay upright or to just fold forward. Bring your forehead close to toes. So I teach yoga to preschool children as well. They're 4 to 5 year olds. Some of them are 6. When I ask them to do this pose, they straight away bring their forehead to their toes. Boys or girls, all of them, which is amazing to see. One more breath here. And let's straighten the spine. And then from here, we'll extend both legs, or bring our toes to point towards the ceiling. And then from gently folding forward, so we can place our hands on our knees, on our ankles, or perhaps the hands touch the outside of the feet. If the hamstrings feel really tight, you can bend your knees slightly. And bring your forehead closer to the knees. That's okay as well. There is no perfection in yoga. We all do yoga according to how our body moves. One more breath. Let's extend both our legs. And then gently from here, we'll come to lie down onto our mat. And we'll prepare for bridge pose. Today we'll modify the bridge pose slightly, and I'll guide you through it. So let's bring the knees to bend and heels close to the hips. If you can brush the back of your heels with your fingertips. Hands by your side, palms on the mat. On the next inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, engage the glutes, and raise the hips towards the sky. Make sure the glutes are engaged. Now, you can choose to stay here, or you can choose to lift one leg off the mat in a diagonal line. So we're just straightening the knee, that's all we're doing. Return the leg back. Now if you wish to, you can take the other leg. Make sure you're not using your hands for support, you're still digging into the heel of the foot that's down on the mat. Return the right foot to the mat. Gently come all the way down. Good job. Well done. We do that one more time, and this time we'll modify it slightly. So I give you another modification. On the inhale, tilt the pelvis forward, engage the glutes, and raise the hips towards the sky. Now, you're welcome to stay here or interlace the hands behind your lower back Then squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. So you get a bit more length in your hips towards the sky, a bit more height. One more breath. Let the hands go, interlace of the fingers, and then gently come down onto the mat, one vertebra at a time. Hug both knees into the chest. Drop both knees to the left hand side. Right hand comes out. Gaze over the right shoulder towards the ceiling. Your choice. Come back to center. Hug both knees into the chest. As we swap, we drop both knees to the right hand side. Gaze over the left shoulder. Can you even look towards the ceiling if that works better for the neck and that feels good in the body. Come back to center please, and let's extend both legs to find the corners of the mat. Hands come to rest by your side. Palms face the ceiling. Shavasana. Very important to create a pathway into the brain for all our learnings today. I will wake you up when it's time. Making gentle movements with your fingers and your toes as you feel life come back to the body. Rolling over to your favorite side. Using the arm as a cushion under your ear. And with your eyes closed, slowly coming up into a seat. As you bring the hands to heart center, thumbs press against the sternum. One soft inhale, one soft exhale. We bring the thumbs to third eye center, to our lips, and back to our heart. From my heart to yours, Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice, and wherever you're in the world today, have a great morning, an awesome afternoon, or an amazing evening. May all your intentions for the day come true or have come true. And if you really like the practice, I'll appreciate if you could please like the video and subscribe to my channel Mindful Yoga. Until then, I will see you soon on the mat. Namaste.